Hey, welcome back. Rico here from DealerMedics. In this video, we're going to talk about the shenanigans you see on your screen. Like, what the heck? Why is there like all this yellow highlighted stuff? What is that about? How can I interpret it? Okay, so let's just dive right in. What it is just simple math. I'm going to show you why this happens, and we might try to find some reasons to explain this, but I kind of already know what's going on. All right, so this is the lead pulse report. This is the main page that you land on. It's our most robust. It gives you the most information without having to look for it. It just gives you an idea of this month, what is happening to the leads. Who is doing what, who's winning and who's losing, who might be burning leads, I don't know. And how are you gonna find that on your CRM? Trust me, it's a lot of clicks and a lot of frustration, and it takes a lot of time. Don't have time for that. You don't have time. You barely have time to sit down with me on our weekly calls. So let's just get to the point, okay? So this is what this report does. It just takes into account all of the in-person traffic, okay? Now, if you don't know what the report does, if you scroll to the left here, this is, and so you know which report you're on. You're always looking for this double arrow, okay? The double arrow is the report that you're on. Another clue to find out where you are, there's always the report title at the very top right, okay? Also, each report has a description. So the appointments would say internet and phone appointments with KPIs. We're gonna get to that in another video because KPIs is really cool shit, all right? Now, the lead pulse highlights the metrics for client visits and in-person dealings. What does that mean? We are tracking your showroom traffic. Okay. Now, either that came from an appointment through an internet lead or an appointment through phone lead, or someone just walked in their lunch hour to look at a vehicle. We want to track all that kind of stuff because arguably you have a much better chance of selling to someone that's in front of you than someone that is over on a phone call or you're still typing away in an email. Okay. So let's focus on the people that are in front of you that you can shake their hand, walk them to your dealership, and let's go buy a car from me. Okay. So if I'm looking at this metric for this month, okay, I'm going to go from left to right. The first section here are all phone leads, okay, then it's internet leads, then it's fresh ups, and then it aggregates all of them at the end. So out of the 66 leads, 5 were phone, which 5 were made into appointments, which is great, but only 2 showed. How come? I would start asking questions already. It's not even highlighted. All right, but anyways, 5 appointments made. Maybe they didn't confirm it. Maybe there were no shows. I'm sure there's reasons. I'm just showing what I see. Okay, 2 shown. So 2 out of 5 is 40%. Okay, that's the math. Out of the 36 internet leads, 4 appointments, 3 showed. Much better show rate, but shown from leads, you only have 8% of all your internet. Okay, there's room to improvement there. Now, 2 shown from phone and the 3 shown from internet equals 5 shown. All right, follow? All right. Now, this person had 20 fresh ups. 20 plus 5 is 25. So your IP number, your in-person number, is 25. Out of those, 16 demoed. Okay. That's a 64% ratio. Out of the 25, there were 23 write-ups. That's your write-up percentage. Out of the 25, 7 people sold, and that's the math there. And then that's the average from all leads that sold with or without appointments. Okay. Now, what we need to look at here, what's important to see here, is the highlight stuff. What's going on here? We're not saying it's wrong. We're saying something's up. Either user error or it's most likely user error, but we're going to tell you what for you to focus on. So if you're starting your day as a manager and you look at this report, you're like, okay, well, I don't have to talk to these people, but there's a lot of yellow or highlights. I want to try to find out what's going on. Okay, so here, why is this highlighted? You're gonna notice that every single highlighted number has a number higher than 100%. So what's going on here? Well, let's find out. when you demo 14 people out of a maximum of 13 people in front of you, so 14 out of 13 is 108. So how can you demo 14 people if only 13 you saw? Now, could be a couple different things, all right? It could be maybe you demoed the same person twice. That's plausible. Or it could be that someone forgot to log a customer. So the way that I would look at this report is I would sit down with the salesperson. I would look at all of their leads and find out what's going on here. What happened? All right. You got to do some digging sometimes. On the write-up, same thing. 11 out of only 8 in person. What could happen there? Again, a whole bunch of different things. Maybe a phone pop did a deal over the phone. That's plausible. Could be user error, which 95% of the time, in my opinion, or from my experience, is. What else? Maybe there was the first pencil, customer went home, came back, did another one, went home, came back, did another one on a different day. Depending on the CRM that you use, it might add those up. And that's fine. If that's the case, that's fine. Again, we're not saying this is wrong. We're just saying that there may be some shenanigans happening that you might want to sit down with your salesperson and then just identify and kind of, maybe there's a coaching opportunity there, or maybe it's like, oh, you know what? You did everything right. Good. We just wanted to make sure. So, you know, you can sell more cars. So I'm going to wrap it up for here. We're going to come back with another video to highlight something else that's really cool with our reports that's going to help you manage your teams for success.